0.
Ladies, shit can get crazy. Four corners, illuminate the
0.
I told you I got you, man. Yeah. This is what we do. Yeah. Round one. Four corners. Yeah, jab, jab. Four corners. Left hook. Uppercut. Four corners. What's up? Come and step inside of the ring. It's four corners. Never lazy, tell you shit can get crazy. It's four corners. Illuminate the squares in your circle. It's four corners. Like it's ready, about to blow up the mark. It's four corners. Come and step inside of the ring. It's four corners. Never lazy, tell you shit can get crazy. It's four corners. Illuminate the squares in your circle. It's four corners. It's ready, about to blow up the mark. It's four corners.
First up, I'm heavyweight of the block. Fuck if you with it or not. I know they feel it's like when Trinidad box. Let's go to war, Mickey versus Gotti. Toe to toe up in your ring, and every blow I bring, I see it wakens up your body. Course a nigga fucking scheming. Dog with no muzzle, out he shuffle, look he fucking dreaming. Ain't here for him, I'm here to win, and I ain't breaking even. The champ is how I'm leaving. Heart of war, make sure your opponent isn't breaking.
Sipping and bobbing, weave him up, cut him in the face and see the motherfucker bleeding. Sports section, murder section, newspaper, you can read about it, we be about it. For the east to the west, we the best of the best, come and get it if you got it. Step on his foot, hit him with the jab, no fair. Hit him with a body shot, zoom sparks, no air. Look inside of the ring, jewelry, four corners.
Four corner.
Y'all know what it is and who it is.
Huh?
Y'all know what it is and who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, boxing fans of all ages, you are now tuned in, man. 15 rounds of boxing presented to you by Four Corners Boxing. You know I got the hitters with me. You hear me? To the right of me, it's the maniac. Pick the road up and just drop it on your in head. Pound bar for bar. Who wanna spar, man? Fight night uno. You know what it is.
What up?
And the heavyweight champion of the world, Mo, is not feeling good
Under
today.
the weather, man.
Under the weather. We send you your blessings. Hope you get well soon.
We got you.
But I brought reinforcements, you hear? Mo is the WBC heavyweight champ. I brought the WBA heavyweight champ. Big Body, Alos is in the building.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I'm so glad. Thank you, man.
Welcome.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
Body,
man.
welcome. Un placer siempre.
You know what I'm saying? Behind the lens, y'all know what it is and who it is,
40,
right?
40.
James and Just holding us down, keeping us nice and fresh over here, making sure that the audio is right, making sure that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's some DJ shit, but you know what I'm saying? I guess it's kind of all into the same type of shit, huh?
Yeah.
Man.
Y'all know what it is
know
and
my
who
brother.
it is. What's up, my hitters? Peace
up,
and
man?
blessings, my hitters. The maniac.
Yo.
Yeah.
Fresh to death, man. You know what I'm
You
saying?
Just came from Houston, man.
H-Town, we love you. H-Town, Four Corners stopped by, baby, and we gave y'all stamped it, man. Four Corners, Houston. We had Dallas locked down for years, and Houston is in now, so we running all around Texas. You know what I'm saying?
How was it though, man? Like, just give us a quick rundown, man. How was the trip, man? Who you
24
ran into?
hours, man. 24 hours in Houston is it wasn't enough, but in the meantime, we got busy, man. Shout out to Mark. You heard the little bro Mark, man. That's my dog, man. You hear me? He picked us up. Shout out to old Measy, the general, my younger brother, man. We went down there and got right. Shout out to Myrna MC in the ring. Shout out to Josh JC in the ring. They took care of us while we were down there too, man. Good old state of Texas. We got love everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying?
As you should.
Houston got some grub. Houston got some
So
grub.
y'all hit the barbecue.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But check it out, y'all.
man,
Y'all
we
know
got
what it is and who it is. We got a special guest this
Yeah,
week
another
yet
one.
again. You hear me? This time around, we got the body in the building.
Oh yeah.
You hear me? Former 2-division kingpin. Not
yeah.
not just 2-division champion. 2-division kingpin. You hear me? Dale la campana ahí, Ori. De Guaynabo, Puerto Rico.
Future Hall of Famer.
Future Hall of Famer. El mejor de los mejores cuando viene esa defensa. You hear me? Ivan, Iron Boy, Calderon is in the building.
Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Yeah. Is that right?
We can hear you, champ.
Yeah,
We can hear you, champ. We can hear you. Hear us?
Yeah, you don't boy.
Yeah, I can hear you.
¿Cómo va la cosa, Bori? ¿Qué es la que hay?
Está todo bien, gracias a Dios, compartiendo, esperando mañana que dan la anunciar si salgo o no salgo para el Salón de la Fama este año.
Coño. Orgulloso nosotros.
Ya está pasado de tiempo, man. He's overdue for his time in the Hall of Fame, bro. Whoever it is that votes, please stop fronting, man, and give my boy his dues, man.
Hell yeah.
You hear me? He put on, man. 105 pounds, 108 pounds.
Master of the Moon.
Master of the moves.
Yeah. So
Southpaw.
yeah, Southpaw. I mean, Calderon had it all, man. Of course, you know, he wasn't the biggest puncher, but he was the slickest boxer. He was very smart. He knew how to move, man. Again, Calderon, man, thank you for coming on. We appreciate your time, man, because you're a legend, bro. You're a legend in this sport. You're one of the greatest Puerto Rican fighters of all time. You're one of the greatest fighters at the lower level, period. And that says a lot because there's been a lot of fighters that's been great in the weight classes. So I gotta salute.
Yeah.
Gotta give you that.
I did it too.
So Calderon, let's just start it off, man. You know, how you doing, man? What are you doing? Are you training? You know, talk to us. What's going on in life right now?
I'm doing all right. I'm just working with the kids like a trainer. Right now, I work like a administrator at two gyms. I'm working with pro fighters. So I'm doing what I like. I'm doing a lot of things. I'm doing right now ESPN knockout, like commentator. So I'm doing a few things. I'm still in the business of boxing and trying to show the kids that it don't matter that you don't got no punch. You could do a lot of things. Not being a puncher like Mike Tyson, you could do a lot of things. Like y'all say, my legs, my movement. So I give a different style of boxing.
The biggest punch. It's not all about big punch because big punches can't land that big punch. Then it don't mean nothing.
Always.
Yeah. Remember, you win by knockout or you get knocked out. That's the they don't know how to survive when you're in danger. They just know how to give a knockout. If they don't know how to survive, they're gonna get a knockout.
Yeah, where are these gyms that you working at, Ivan?
And right now, I got two, one next to Cataño and the other one right in the center of right now.
In the city, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
One of them, Wilfredo Gomez, got his name, and the other one is Felipe Pagan Pintor, one of my ex-trainers.
Okay. So he representing for one of the best to ever do it, and he's also representing for one of his good trainers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now, in the gyms you're training in, who's the top fighter right now that you're training that we need to look out for?
Yeah, right now, you gotta look out for the girl, Kiria Tapia. She was a Pan American, Central American gold medalist. She stopped her career. She stopped her career because she messed up her leg. She's back. Now she's 3-0 in pro. Now she's gonna fight maybe the 15 in Orlando. So right now she's the girl that I got one of the top levels that I could be already fighting for a title maybe next year because you know women's is more easy to run than 132 and 130 pound and a few kids coming up right now.
She got gold medal in Panamericanos.
Yeah, she got gold medals and gold medals in Central American.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, why weight class she fights in, Ivan?
Is it
130.
130?
130.
Oh.
Ella peleó en esas divisiones también in the Pan Americans?
Yeah, 132. Remember, amateurs 132.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. You look
Now,
it up, Kiria Tapia, you're going to see her history.
Yeah. And I know that you're training, do you ever thought of like managing fighters as well?
That's another people don't understand that business, man. It's so difficult because you try to manage boxers and they think you're they're babysitters. You gotta pay them everything. That's not the business. When you're a manager, you just be to get a good business, good paydays because you gotta get paid too. You get a 23% of their money. So you're their employer. But when you're talking about manager, people think just because you're the manager, it's like you're the promoter, you gotta get them fight. No, I gotta get a promoter to get them fight to get good business. So it's not easy to be a manager for a fighter.
And is she does she have a promoter at the moment or still
No,
free agent?
she got a manager. Is Peter Kent. She's with Peter
Peter
Kent.
Khan? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, right now Peter
One of the
Kent.
best in boxing right now.
Yeah, so right now he's waiting for the opportunity with a good company promoter to sign her. But right now he's just moving her around and getting her fight and making her do good record for the promoter that he's gonna show up. Give already a background that I already did 10, 5, 5, 5. This is the paper that I got right here. This is the girl, the ability. What you think? You think you could help me? Let's work it out.
How do you feel about women's boxing and the elevation that it's taken these past couple years?
Oh, we gotta thank Amanda Serrano.
Yeah.
We gotta say she was the one. Not even when Ali and Fraser's daughter was in the business. Since Amanda came, it's all different for the women's. Good paydays, good shows. Now they put in the main event in the fights. It's a lot of things that be changing since Amanda Serrano did a different stuff.
No, y las mujeres pelean también. They give it up. They
They,
get
they,
busy.
they
Yeah,
get
getting
better.
shaking
They
all
get
year.
better fights than the men.
Most of
Yeah.
the time, you ain't never lying.
Get them
Though.
Definitely. Um, so we saw the biggest fight in women's boxing, right? Was Amanda Serrano against Katie Taylor
Yeah.
here in New York City, Manhattan. I
Madison
mean,
Square Garden.
what an atmosphere, man. What a great fight. Two warriors. I mean, it was a fight that could have gone either way. Do you expect to see women's boxing continue to grow to that extent?
Yeah, I think right now, yeah, because if you see men's boxing, it's not a lot of competition that like a lot of star with Mayweather, Tito Trinidad used to be. Right now, you don't see those names. If you got them, they fight once a year, so they're not activity that you could see them every two or three times fighting that people know who they are. You see them once, and then you don't see them no more until next year. So you forget about the boxers. If they're not in the Instagram, Facebook showing themselves, nobody's gonna know them. Only for one day, one fight a year. So if they're not in the business, people forget.
You say Instagram and all the social media.
Yeah.
In your day coming up, there was no Instagram, there was no
But there was
Facebook,
TV. There was TV. There was
TV.
TV.
Yes.
There was programs that used to go. We used to go to school, see the kids, see the everywhere, and that used to help us a lot. Right now, what helped me in my time, like you say, it was not Instagram, nothing, but I used to be in all the channels. I used to be in all the programs, dancing, dancing. I was not in Dancing with the Star, but I was in Mira Quien Baila. It's the same thing of dancing. It's the same thing of Dancing with the Star, but in Spanish. So I used to be in the business that people used to see me, women that they don't see boxing, and when they used to see me fight, they say, I mean, dance. If he dance like that, he should fight good. So let me see him fight. So I used to get them to see the fights and then get them in the business of boxing.
Perfect.
They
Perfect.
don't. You say that about dancing, and it's known that Lomachenko's father took him out of boxing and put him in dance school to get his feet work up to par. Did the dancing help you in as you came up?
Papi, pura salsa. Oh,
Salsa,
you
that's
gotta
Yeah,
change,
cool.
you gotta
yeah.
change your body, you gotta change your hair, everything. Combine your legs with your feet, with
The
your hands.
master of move.
The
Yeah,
master of moves, baby.
that's part of the job, man.
Llegó la Navidad. It's gonna be a lot of movement right now. You heard?
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Calderon, we got a big fight coming up this week, right? We got Haney and Prograis. We know Haney has a very similar style to what you had. He likes to box, and get out the way, man. What's your thoughts on Haney, and what's your thoughts on this fight Saturday? How you see it going?
I see Haney winning the fight, not because he's a boxer like me, because I saw the last fight of his opponent, and I didn't really like it the way he fought his last fight, trying to look for a knockout. He looked at so good. So the way that he looked at his last fight, I think Haney with his boxing, his moving, his intelligence, he's gonna get him out of control. He's gonna get him in his his
This thing.
his rhythm of fight. So I think he should win the fight easily, moving around and just being careful with the power punch. That's it.
Prograis' last fight was against Puerto Rican Daniel Zorilla, who they say everybody was arguing that it was a knockdown and it wasn't called. You know Zorilla personally?
Yeah, yeah, no, Sorilla, he's a boxer that he move. He got a style that he don't move the same way I move, but he's a puncher wherever he's gonna throw, he's gonna hit you. And I think that he did a good job. He was a long time that he didn't fought for that. I think he did an excellent job, and that's what I'm telling you. He had him thinking. He had him like he couldn't do the work that he knew. And and the way he's gonna fight, he moves a lot. He knows how to fight. He already just came from fighting, so he's gonna be more activity. He's gonna do a better fight.
Couldn't the ring more.
Oh, do you got any questions? All right,
No,
boy.
no, I want to know the truth about who win versus Cotto. And ¿qué edad tú tenías cuando tú peleaste contra
¿Tú
Cotto?
peleaste con Cotto, Iván?
Yeah, he was 12 and I was 17.
Hey, he don't know, he don't know.
Cuéntame eso. Talk about it.
Oye, pero the truth is today is who win.
I won 3-2. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. I fought in his house in Caguas, and I beat him a 3-2 boxing. He's a good
It was
fighter.
crazy that time.
Since since then, I never saw him. Then we fought in 100 pounds, and when I saw him again, he was already fighting in 132. Yeah, because then I was in the team with his brother Jose. He was a 119, and I was a 106. And then when his brother did the Olympics in 2097, Colt and me came together in the nationals. I was a 106 and he was a 132.
Yeah,
And for
definitely.
that time, wow, it was.
He
That
said
way we
Cotto
became best
era
friends.
un gordito in his time, and he was a kid, right?
Yeah, he was the kid. He went to boxing. He wanted. Look at the story. He went to boxing, but he used to weigh 140 pounds,
Yeah.
and he went down to 100 pounds, and that's why he fought me at 100 pounds.
Damn.
And he became
Gorta
world
at
champion.
100 pounds, I can't picture it.
And then he
So-
became and then he became world champion in 140 pounds. The
Yeah.
pounds that he went to the gym to count when he was a little kid.
Yeah, man. Calderon, so right now we have 5 world champions, including the female, right? Serrano.
Yeah.
We
So,
have Bomba Gonzalez, we got Oscar Calazo, we got Manny Rodriguez, and of course, this is the
The
fighter.
killer.
I
The
want
killer.
you to tell me how you feel about it. We got Subriel Matias. Now, he's not your typical Puerto Rican fighter. El pelea como mexicano. He fights like a Mexican. And he has power. Que pega. Man, please tell me, what's your thoughts on Subriel? Because he's making people quit on the stool. He knocked everybody out he fought.
but look at the difference. Nobody used to talk about Suriel, and right now he's 20-20, and nobody used to talk about him. But
Exactly.
when he started fighting good names, good records, and now his last fight put him in the top because his last fight And that's why I was talking about the boxers that when they want to start their career, getting the bumps to fight, you're never gonna get known. You don't get
That's
to
good.
fight people with good records or people that you know you could beat them. But Suriel, I think he's a boxer that people know he don't move a lot. He receive a lot of punches.
Yeah.
I don't like that, but that's
No, we know you don't.
Yeah.
no. But I don't like that for me. You know, I'm talking about I don't like that for him
Ah,
because his career is going to be short
yes.
to punish him. Right now, they may be not doing nothing to him, but in the career, those punches are going to make some noise in his head. And right now, like he was talking, I saw him, he was talking to a radio last time, and I told him, he was saying that he always liked to show the first round to see what they got, and then he comes to do what he knows what to do, break them down. But remember, he gotta be careful when you get a real good puncher, like like a Tito Trinidad, get cut. If you get cut in the first round with a good punch, and they stop the fight because it was a good punch, or they go to the scores, you could lose a fight. So
Yeah.
you gotta stop losing the first rounds because you never know what could happen. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
always gotta start winning rounds. If something happens like a headbutt, a cut, and they go for the cards, you gotta have some scored points on. That's what I always think. Always gotta win a few rounds in the beginning.
Definitely, definitely.
But right now, I gotta say he got more balls than all of us.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta
Yeah,
say
yeah.
it.
He called out Teofimo Lopez. He called out everybody at
Yeah,
140.
Tank
he not scared,
Davis,
man. He's not
Haney.
scared. That's what he
Yeah.
got to do. He's not scared. Now everybody's talking about it. Even Teofimo is saying for him it's going to be 4 round easy fight. But I see it's a good fight.
So you
And I
need a
think,
defense.
yeah, because Teofimo got a lot of things that he don't got. Teofimo move good. And if you see Teofimo, he always fight real nice where he got good competition in front of him.
Yeah. No,
But
no,
when
you're
you
right.
see
He
this last
definitely
fight, we got to say, whoa, that was another Teofimo.
Yeah. So Ivan, right?
Yeah.
I like to always dig deep into the fighter. Take us back to when you started boxing. What got you into boxing? And also tell us about you being from the Bronx as well, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, hit it. Now I'm here.
So we want the story of Ivan Calderon. Who's Ivan Calderon? How his come up? How was it living? Because you know I grew up on welfare. It wasn't easy for me.
Me too.
Cupone, papi, ya
Me
tú
too.
sabes,
Me
man.
too. I used to get $50 cash and the rest off coupons when I was 19 years old.
Ah, so yeah,
But
so
but in my time when I started getting it my own for my own, I had to start working. They made me work in the street, uh, getting some garbage can to win that money. Not in the old time you used to get in that's it, be in your house taking rest and getting your paydays. But now they're making you work for that money.
yeah, man. So how you got into boxing, Calderon?
So I got into boxing because my brother, they opened a gym next to the block, and he told me, "Go with me to the gym." I said, "All right," but it was not for me; it was for him. So we went to the gym. So the first day they put him to spar, and I say, "Damn, the first day you don't even know how to throw a punch." So so they put him to spar. They broke his nose, and then I say, "I'm gonna get your rematch." Then I went the next day, and I started hitting the bag. And the trainer, it was uh, Juan Nazario, ex world champion's brother, used to be the trainer, Freddy Nazario. And when he saw me hitting the bag, he said, "Oh, you move good. You used to box." I said, "No, I never fought before. Always in the street." He said, "But you move good." I said, "Yeah, but I never fought before." So I did like 2 or 3 days in the gym. Already in the fourth day, they took me to a fight, and I lost my first two fights like an amateur.
Yeah, but
And that
I but
That's
You
why.
fought on the Golden Gloves too.
Yeah, but when I started boxing, I started in Puerto Rico. But I
Ah,
but I left to New York when I was 4 years old. My career boxing, I made it when I came to Puerto Rico. But when I went to New York the first time, I went first to New Jersey. From New Jersey, I got to the Bronx, 178 Grand Conquers, and from
damn.
yeah,
Yes,
and from
sir.
there, I got my story that I went to. I've been three times in foster homes. My mother got beat from my stepfather. So when I was like 10 or 11 years old, I'm escaped from my mother and I came to Puerto Rico with my other two sisters. Then we went back. But when I went back, I went to Philly. Then I
Ah,
moved to Philly. Then we started the same problem. Then I escaped from my mother again. I came back to Puerto Rico. That's when I met my father when I was 14. I met my real father. That's when I started my career. And then at the age of 17, that's when I started living with my father. That's when I started talking about boxing. That's when I went the first time to a gym when I was 17 years old.
Nice.
So, how do you cuando you fight el what was the name Mayor, ¿verdad?
Ronald Mayor,
Sí.
that was my last of my career. I was like 35 or 36 already.
Okay, okay. Ese era Rodel Mayor, ¿verdad? ¿Dónde era
Yeah,
Venezuela?
no, Ronald Mayor was Philippine.
Okay, okay. I
And
never
That was
forget
my
that
first.
fight.
That was my first tie. My first tie draw.
yeah, first draw.
Yeah, my first draw.
since an amateur, Calderon, you always like the defensive style, the movement that you always had. That's always since you was an amateur. You
So,
took adapted to that as a pro.
yo, when I started my career, you could see. I could show you on my fight when you look it up. Me like an amateur fighting for the Golden Gloves. I used to be a puncher, going straight, and they stopped the fight in the third round. And my team, I was with Sap Judah at that time, the team,
Oh,
and and I fought for the Olympic trials in '96. The guy right now that's training Mayweather, the young kid, his trainer,
yes.
I fought him in the national and I lost with him in Atlantic City for the Olympics nationals, '96.
The
And
one that does the pads with Mayweather now, right?
yeah, yeah, me and
Okay.
him fought each other. I fought with him. And see that fight. He did my fight. He ran all the ring. I was looking for him, trying to knock him out. And when I turned pro, I was like a little Mike Tyson. I was winning my fights by knockout in the first round. But then that's when I started getting fighters that they used to suffer to go down to 105. 105, and the day of the fight, they used to go up 15 pounds, 20 pounds. And I used to do 105 eating. And the day of the fight, I used to go up only 2 or 3 pounds, 108 pounds the day of the fight. And they used to have a lot of pounds up. And when I used to be body to body, that's what I say. I can't even move this motherfucker. So let me know. That's when I went to the gym, and one of my boxers started sparring with me. And he started doing what I do, moving around, and I got pissed because I couldn't hit him. And that's what I say. Oh wait, this is the clue. Hit and don't get hit and don't get hit. And just and get pissed my opponent. That's when I started changing my style and started boxing and started winning fights and getting to my house with no cuts, no. I could have get out of the ring the day of the fight and go straight to dance.
Baile.
No. I used to not have no punishment in the day of the fights. I used to see my first fight. I never lost a round. I was the I
Speak.
was the I was the queen of the 12 rounds. The king, not the
Speaking
queen, the
speaking of
king.
speaking of your fights here, I see Eduardo Marquez. That's who you won your first title against. It was on
Yeah,
the De La Hoya versus Campus undercard. Tell us about
yeah.
that night.
Whoa.
Yo, that night, I remember the day the champion. It was a Spanish guy. I was the number one rank. So they called my manager, the champion, and told him, "You think you could give me opportunity to do a fight?" before I fight Ivan? And they say, no, because he's the number one rank. He said, yeah, but I promise this is going to be an easy fight. So he took that fight with Eduardo Marquez thinking that he was going to win easy fight, and he got knocked out. But when they did that business, my manager said, it's no problem. Give me a contract that even if he wins or he loses, whoever wins gotta fight Ivan next. And when he won, he was trying to do the same thing. Can I fight? I do another fight before I fight everything. No, you gotta fight Ivan straight. So when he went to the Vegas with the title, I told him, "You got the title. That was the last time you're gonna see it." So that's when he never enjoyed his title. That day they was giving him his title the first time. WBO took the title to give him the first time his title that day. I say, look at it. That is the last time you're gonna see it.
That was the last time anybody saw the title for a long time, bro,
For
because
a
you was
long
champion
time.
for a long time.
Yeah, definitely, man. So, talking, we know you was a great champion, Calderon, but we got to bring this up again, man. How you not in the Hall of Fame yet? Talk to us, man. How you feel
Yeah,
about
because
that?
I feel right because nobody look at Wilfredo Vasquez. He's been since 2008 in the list, and he's still not on either. He was a good fighter, three-time world champion, three division,
Three
good
divisions,
puncher,
papito.
a good puncher, and Samuel Serrano, a good fighter, a lot of defense on his title, and they've been in the list a long time, and they're still coming out. So I know in my way it's a little bit difficult. We got good names coming up. So I think when it was the 2017, that was the first time that I was in the list to come in. They do 42 boxers. From those 42 boxes, they take 5 boxes, and from those 5 boxes, they take the three who's gonna win the
Top
the the,
three.
the top three. So I feel good that in 2017 I got to fight the first 5. But the next year it was a lot of competition. Mayweather, Pacquiao.
Aye.
I gotta know I'm not in top of them. So I was calm. I know I was not gonna make them on those days. When I see the names while it was coming, I was like, no, I don't got opportunity for these. But right now, I see these big names coming out. So I know I got opportunities. I still got big names. Like right now, they're talking about Fernando Vargas. They're talking about Antonio Tarver, Ira Vasquez. They got good names too. And so
That's your
whatever
era. That's
God,
your era right there too,
yeah.
though. You fit right in with those guys too.
And
Yeah.
remember,
Big-
they changed
If
everything. Everything you used to have to be 5 years retired to be in the list. Now it's 3 years.
now it's 3 years. Yes.
So when I used to was close, Mayweather came in, Big Cotto came in because they did that 3 years. So they blocked me out in those few years after when I did the first time.
Yeah.
Good
W-
names.
What they gotta realize though, y hay que darte tu saludo, like they say, give them their flowers, is that
Yeah.
how many of these champions, Hall of Fame or not Hall of Fame, had 12 successful defenses of their titles? How many of them went up to the second division and put up
Dos.
another 6 divisions, another 6 defenses of their titles? That's something that I personally say, like boxing today, how these guys win a title y en la first defense se le fue ahí mismo.
So
Or,
that's
or,
not
or
that's
boom,
not
they
a
win a
solid punch.
title y se van from the division to go chase another title, and they don't even get another title, you know?
Yeah, because people right now everything changed. Now they want opportunity. They want to do like Amanda Serrano. She's the only one I gotta do like this. My respect. She's the only boxer that goes up from 140 and goes down to 115. So I gotta do this. The day that she comes in the Hall of Fame, she gotta be straight in, all the way in. She don't
First
got no
ballot.
com- she
Easy,
don't
yeah.
got no competition. She don't got no competition. Believe me, she don't got no competition in women's because now they're doing 3 men's and 2 women's in the Hall of Fame. So it's 5. It's gonna be 5 boxers, 2 women's and 3 men's.
Okay.
So we got some questions real quick from Big Mo. He wants to know what you think about Xander Zayas.
Yo, I already talked to him. He's a good fighter. He's a young kid, and he's still learning. He's still now he's doing better things. He's working a good jab. The last time that I talked to him, I told him, "You look good. You punch good, but the things that you're doing that people not liking, that you showing that you don't gotta punch, is because you throwing touch punches." But in his last fight, he started throwing his jab, hitting with his body, and showing the people he got a little bit more power. So now he's showing the people that he's growing. He's he's getting better in that way, but he's still young. And 154, you see these old guys that they don't got good record, but they're dangerous because they got good punches. They're men's and they put pressure. And you just gotta know if Sandesaya could hold pressure with those kind of guys.
Yeah, you gotta build up to that. And then we got two more. Out of for Floyd Mayweather, which one you like better, Pretty Boy or Money Mayweather?
The name?
No, the style of fighting. Cause Pretty Boy, he was in there on his
Knocking.
Pretty Boy was-
knocking everything
yeah.
out, ready to fight. And then Money Mayweather was more the defensive specialist. So
I like the both because right now when he do the defense, remember, everybody thinks they're gonna knock him out, and he's right there standing in front of you, and you throwing everything. He just touching. For me, that's how you say that in this humillación. He's humiliating. How you say that? Te está humillando.
Humillarte.
Humillarte.
I don't know why I say in English.
I don't know how to say
the
it in
master.
English. No, it's not a master.
That's embarrassing you. Embarrassing you.
That you gotta be, you gotta put your head down.
Okay.
That you hit the
Oh.
guy.
He embarrasses
embarrass you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
want
then
embarrassing.
you got your guy in front of you, you're a punisher, and you can't hit him. That's worse than me hitting you, boxing you, and dropping you. Having beating a puncher like I used to do. I beat Hugo Castro. He was a punisher and big guy, and me not a punisher. And through 12 rounds, and he couldn't even touch me. That's more bigger. That's more difficult to do in a fight.
Yes.
That's what got me in another level.
So saying that, right? When fighters can't touch you, it builds frustration. And us
Yeah.
watching the fight, we see the frustration. How do what is confident? Does that build more confidence in you? Like, what does that do for you when you know that he lost his game plan? The fighter is he's trying everything in the book and can't get you.
I got him. When I sit in my corner, I tell my corner, I got him. He's out of control. I'm gonna do my boxing. He's not gonna hit me. So I already got everything in my hands. I already know I'm doing my job. So I can't stop doing that kind of work because if I do a little bit of changing, everything's gonna change. Like what happened to me with Nene Sanchez in the last round. I say, let me stop and fight with this nigga. And when I did it, he got me with a good punch, and I said, let me start boxing again. I couldn't go back to my rhythm. And he almost knocked me out in the last round.
And then it's Sanchez, man.
So then,
No, go ahead.
So then, out of saying that, what was your toughest fight then? Who was the most challenging fight?
I gotta say, Marco Leiva. He's a Mexican guy that used to be a world champion in the 105. Because I remember when I did my third fight in Queens, he was fighting for the title.
Yeah, he's fought at the Amazura.
Missouri, right?
Yeah. I used to like that fight because every round that she used to fight, she used to take a part of her clothes. And I was like, I'm gonna try to do all the rounds, but she could already have almost all the clothes on. But when I finished my fight, I sat down in the first row to see the fight. And when I saw these two guys, Daniel Reyes, the Colombian guy, with a 21 and 20 knockouts, and Marco Leiva, 17 and 15 knockouts. When I saw him fight 12 rounds, both of them hitting, punching them, I said, wow, I hope these two niggas don't be in this time when I go up there. And I finished fighting with both of them.
Calderon, tú peleaste con Filipinos, con Mexicanos, con Americans, con otros Boricua. Like, whose style did you appreciate the fight the most?
I gotta say, Hugo Casares, that was the one who got me to another level. He was killing everybody in Puerto Rico. He killed Nacho Diepa. He killed Nene Sanchez. He killed one of the best fighters that we used to have. That was Nene Sanchez and Diepa in our weight, 105 and 108. And see him how he destroyed him. And when they talk about that fight with me, and they told me the first day, "Yo, Ivan, what you think about going up to 108 and fighting Ugo?" I say, "You are crazy, man. Homeboy's gonna kill me." I was running away from him for 1 year, and that's why that I decided to take the fight because I saw him fight with Samurai del Valle. That's why he came here the first time to Puerto Rico. I was commentating that fight, and he got dropped, and he won by split decision. And the boxer told me I was not in my best condition. I said, "For real? And you're a southpaw. You don't box like me." So I think I got an opportunity. That's why I took the fight.
It's good that you say that, man. Some people wouldn't
And
admit to that.
because of this,
Yeah, the
Yeah,
bag.
it gotta be about the money.
no, but
Also,
yo,
dude, you
wait,
also fought in all Puerto Rican showdowns against Nene Sanchez and Nelson Dieba también.
yeah,
How's the feeling to go at it with another Puerto Rican
Yeah.
in the all Puerto Rican showdowns in Puerto Rico?
Ya puso
right,
el cuerpo.
yo, right now, today in the paper, in the news, and they show 2 pages because the day 6th of December I fought it in Sanchez, so they remember that they remember that the date that two Puerto Ricans fought each other. So it was 2 papers. He's talking all the shit that he thought he won the fight. I'm talking everything that
Sí, pero
how we
Nene
took the fight.
Sánchez, you destroy Nene Sánchez.
Uh, But he thought like in the last round he almost got me knocked out. So he thought just because that round he thought he was gonna knock me out. So I didn't want that fight. I didn't want to take the fight. You know why? Because one day he fought, I went to the ring to challenge him, and he told me, "No, you're not. I'm not ready. You're not ready for me." And I said, "Look at this motherfucker." But I was not. But I was not a world champion. I didn't understand him. Now when I learned the business, I said, "I'm sorry. I understand what you was telling me that day." He said, "Why you want me to risk myself with you? You're not a world champion. If I risk myself with you, it's because for something." And when I turned world champion, my manager told me, "Your second defense is going to be with Nene Sanchez." I said, Get out of here. I'm not going to give him the opportunity." And he said, "Yo, calm down. That's not the business. You got to fight somebody for you could grow in Puerto Rico. And he's the one who's going to make you your name." I said, "All right, let's do it." And it was the same thing that he told me. I beat him. Everybody started knowing me in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, bro, Rico got a question. He says, what weight do you walk around at, and how difficult was it to get down to 108, or is that just your norm?
No, no. Not now, but when I used to fight, when I used to fight, when I used to fight in 105, I used my contrast of my first fight. They used to be in 109, and I always used to go to the weigh-in in 104, eating. And the day of the fight, I used to go up in 108 or 107. I used to only go up 3 pounds. And walking around, I used to walk around with 109 pounds because I used to be in the gym every day. I was I was I was a worker of the gym. I never missed the gym. I'm always
Damn, but
because I know I was not a puncher, so I needed my condition.
Smart.
so what you used to eat then, man? Walking around 109. ¿Qué tú
Rice and beans, man. Rice.
Yeah, yeah.
Even in my
Wow,
Yo,
fight,
man.
Calderon,
I never,
I never weighed more than 160 pounds. But when
right
I
now,
used to work out, I was real big. And everybody's like, "Yo, you look like you 180." And I'm like, "Nah." Right after the gym, rice and beans, you hear me? Yo,
but
you need to get a salad. You need to do some protein. Oh, you need some of this. Let me get a
but right
steak.
now,
I'm un bistec, arroz y habichuela, that's it.
Nacho.
but if you ask me right now, after 10 years, no, after 11 years of retire, right now I'm in 138 pounds. I've been up 30 pounds. For me, that's nothing.
Wow.
No, that's
That's
not
nothing.
bad.
Oh
And
no.
when we saw you in Florida, you look good, man. You was there.
I
You
still
still look like you 17 years old.
You know,
next year
he's
I'm
always
gonna
in
be
the gym,
29.
man.
Yeah.
You know, remember, I don't train, but like I train boxer, give them some mix. I sweat. I keep on moving. I do. Sometimes I run with them. Like in the week, I maybe 2 times. I run with them 3 miles. I do something. You know, I don't start doing nothing. And sometimes I be like 3 or 2 or 4 months. I don't even want to know about nothing. I don't want to even want to train. I just want to eat and just walk around, sleep. But when I see I'm already with a big belly, let me stop. Wait, let me stop doing something.
Yo, X, Rico said you weight shaving, man. Stop lying to the people, man. Rico
Right now-
said he was 180. Rico said he was 180. You had to be 185, bruh.
I'm 152 right now. I'm 152 right now.
Yeah.
I went from a 32 to a 30, man.
Talk about it. Talk
So,
about it.
Calderon, in your career, was there any fighter that going into the fight that you guys had serious hate for each other? Like you was like, I do not like this dude at all. I want to hurt him. Was there any fighter like that you had?
Maybe not that kind of hate, but the day of the weigh-in, Esquiel, it was a Mexican guy that I from in New Mexico, I think it was, and in the company, he started talking all this shit, and I looked at him. I said, "Look at this motherfucker!" And I stood shut because I always had my respect to my fighters,
Yeah.
and I never liked to do like a showman. That was not my kind of work. In the comfort, I used to be a serious boxer. Used to look good in the conference. But the day of the weigh-in, I told my trainer, "Look what I'm gonna do." And they say, "What you gonna do? Just watch me." And what they say, when I did my weight, they told us both of y'all in the middle and the front to do a face to face. And when I went to face, I hit her with a headbutt. Boom, boom. And then we started pushing each
WWE.
other. Yeah. And then we started pushing each other, and people started grabbing me. I started kicking. I got crazy.
Se formó, se formó.
Yeah, but it was a good fight. And after that, it was a good fight. I said, this, I woke up a fucking hungry motherfucker. I did an arrow there. I woke him up. But with all my fighters, I never had no difficult, no problem, you know. And if you ask me which boxer you always feel a little bit nervous, how many fights I got in my record? 39, right?
39.
I think I've been scared 40.
So who hit you the hardest then? Who you been hit the hardest by?
Yo, if I say by nobody, they're gonna start talking about how about them 3 knockouts. For me, that's not a hard punch. He gave me with a good body shot. He just took the air out of me. But I never got hit by none of my punches in my face that I could have felt and see stars. I never got hit like that. So you could see my fight. I used to turn my face around when the punches used to come, and I never got on the body. And whoever get hit in the body with a touch punch, you're gonna get hurt, and that's just gonna take your air off. But I never got hit with a punch that I could say, "Whoa, I saw stars." Only when I got hit by headbutts, that I got see stars. But by punches, you could see all my fights, and you're never gonna see me get hurt or see me rumbling because I got hurt. They used to drop me by a flash punch, but I didn't get hurt. I just boom boom, and just fall around, and I used to stand up like nothing.
Get right back in
I
the
never,
fight.
yeah, but I never get. I gotta say, I never got hurt in a fight that I felt that I went to the corner and say, "This motherfucker hurt me."
Yeah.
I never got hurt like that.
I know you wasn't hurt, but I was in the first Giovanni Segura fight. That shit hurt me.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man, I got love for all fighters. Mexican, African American, but I'm Puerto Rican. And I'm very, I rep my people, man. But that's for anybody, right? Because boxing, whether people want to admit it or not, is the most racially driven sport because it's one person and you repping your thing. So our ethnicity is Puerto Rican, and whenever my Puerto Ricans fight, especially like you a legend. undefeated, and you know what's the biggest rivalry? Mexican and Puerto Rican, right? So it's like, come on. I said Calderon's gonna outbox this young Mexican kid, and you was doing good.
He's unstoppable.
You
right
was
there.
doing
Yeah,
good
man.
early, and it just looked like his youth and his output just got to you, and he hit you with a body shot, and then I wanted to break my TV.
Yo, if
I
you see
fight
the fight
again.
good,
And the
yo,
revenge.
say
Fight
if you see the
twice.
fight, yeah, if you see the fight good, the first one, you were saying the truth. I was doing a good fight, but the referee didn't call him a lot of low blows. He was hitting me right in my feet
Yeah.
when I used to run around. But I don't got no excuse because if I talk what happened to me in my training, people gonna ask me, now he's using bicycle. He beat me. But I
Yeah.
had my hamstring messed up. I couldn't do my job like I did with Hugo Castro. I didn't do my running like it was. So, but I thought like everybody. I saw him fighting. I said, this motherfucker can't hit me. He don't even know how to box. So, but I, but I didn't know the way he was gonna come out in the ring, weighing 128 pounds, and that's
Damn.
when I felt the pressure. And he say he's not a punisher. I'm gonna just come
All
and
this
top him
fighting
and top
will
him,
beat him.
and I hit him with everything. But he just kept on coming until he got me with a good body shot.
That
He did
fight
the
was
his
in
job.
112, right, Calderon?
No,
No.
105,
105.
108,
Damn.
108, 108, 108, 108.
108.
One, one,
108.
one.
He was the champion of the WBA, and I was the champion. I was the WBO. It was unified in title.
Yeah. And then the rematch, you went to Mexico, and I don't even want to talk about that
No,
one.
no, no. But
Anyway,
I gotta.
next question. Go ahead.
No, 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 no. Yo,
Hold on.
I gotta clear that I was trained the best in that fight. I felt it the best. But whoever knows about boxing or whoever been inside a ring knows when you get the ring, the floor, they feel like a table that you could move around and dance around.
Yeah.
But when you got a ring like in Mexico that you can't even walk because you fell in the floor goes, it's like a desert.
Ah,
When I went, I knew they was gonna put me the small ring. I knew that, but I didn't knew when I went
that's
in the
their
ring.
style.
When I ran in the ring and I felt the feet, my mind blocked. I said, I'm fucked. And the third round, he got me with the same good body shot. Then I say, fuck this shit. I'm going back down to 105. That's when I went back to 105 again.
So in any of these fights, did you ever have a plan B, or you always stuck with plan A?
No, I always got plan A, B, C. I got everything.
Whatever plan.
Yeah, but remember, that's what I'm talking about. Boxers that they don't even know how to knock out people or get knocked. They don't got plan. Because right now, I could rumble with a guy, but when I see he's in the rumble that I know I'm not gonna take the best part, I say, oh, let me outbox him then, let me beat him by point, and I could take another rhythm. But who don't know how to do that, he's gonna say, let me try to knock it down. If it's not, let me see if I could do it. I don't know how to box because whoever don't know how to box and they're gonna start trying to box in that fight, they're gonna get tired because they don't know how to move around, throw, receive, all that kind of stuff. They're gonna get tired.
Calderon, headed towards the end of your career, right? After having such a great career, we see a lot of fighters who great careers, they dominating, they winning, and then they start taking their losses, and it like takes away from all the greatness because they don't know how to quit. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to call it a night. What told you it's it? This is it. I'm not gonna go out there and let these guys all beat up on me. They're gonna call me the gatekeeper now after such an illustrious career.
It was my chief, and how you say it? El alcalde,
And I got all the alcalde is the mayor.
The
the
mayor.
mayor. You could hear me?
Mayor.
You could hear me?
Yes.
The man. He told me, yo, Negrito, I don't want you to fight no more. You did what you had to do. I don't want you to get hurt. And I said, and then I checked. I remember that day. I showed him my check. I said, you think I'm gonna survive what you pay me? And he looked at it. That's why I got my other position, like administration now. I used to be a trainer. Now I'm in administration of the gym. So it went a little bit up, but I start telling him it still can maintain my family because when you be a world champion and you start getting good money, your 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 account started changing, your payments start changing. I used to survive with $1,000 a month. But when I started winning money, my payments a month was $10,000 a month.
Mm.
So then I started taking everything out. I said, and he just showed me thing. He said, you gotta sit down in your house and start throwing things that you don't need. And you gotta put back down your account of money. And then I put it from 10,000, I put it down to 2,400. 2,400. I threw everything away. I say, I don't need this. I need this. I got my house. I got my other house. I got this. I got to pay my short supports. That. I stood with 2,500 a month.
All right.
Okay, so you got
But
any advice? Any advice for the young kids living in the Bronx coming up that want to box but don't really have access to a gym?
everybody got access. That's just the cue. That's cues. You got train. You go walking. I used to go walking to the gym from. I used to go to Jerome Boxing Club from the school from Morris High School. I used to walk to Jerome Boxing Club on
Damn, that's a walk.
142nd Street,
John, that was that John's gym at the time, right?
Third Avenue. I used to go to Third
Oh,
Avenue to the
yeah.
gym.
Yeah, that's-
So you just want if you want a dream, you just go and get it.
yeah,
Forget
there's no
what the people
excuse.
think. You just gotta hustle. That's it.
Hustle and motivate, baby.
Calderon, who's your top 3 fighters right now in boxing, in all of boxing?
Hold on, you taking the question? We got the questions from right here. Hold
All
on a
right,
second.
so-
Calderon, we got 15 rounds of boxing. It's 15 rounds of boxing, 4 corners boxing. We got 15 questions for you here. You answer off the top of your head, or you know what I'm saying? You need a second, but this is few questions you just answer as we go. 105 or 108, which was your favorite division?
105.
You answered earlier. Toughest opponent.
Yeah,
It was Macoleva.
Marco Leiva.
Puerto Rico or MSG? Where was the better headline for you?
What you mean, MSG? In New York?
Madison Square Garden or Coliseo and Roberto Clemente? Which one did you appreciate to main event more?
Buen Rodri.
Madison Square Garden, where all Puerto Rican want to fight. Yo, people don't understand. Puerto Rico and New York are more Puerto Rican than here in Puerto Rico. They support them.
That's true.
They support them.
Yeah, Wilfredo Gomez or Tito Trinidad?
I gotta say, Wilfredo Gomez, I like Tito, but Wilfredo Gomez got it everything. Killer, box, he did everything.
All right, respect.
Your top 5 best Puerto Rican fighters of all time. No particular order.
I gotta say first Wilfredo Gomez, then Tito Trinidad, I gotta say Miguel Cotto, and Macho Camacho, and your man Ivan Calderon.
There we go.
Like you just said, Maniac.
Yeah.
The your top 5 favorite fighters to watch today.
Right now to watch, and yeah, gotta say I like Lomachenko is one of them.
Uh-huh.
I like Lomachenko is one of them, and then the one who's gonna fight right now, we're talking about
Haney.
Haney. I like Haney. I like I can't miss that black nigga Crawford.
T-Bud. T-Bud.
That's my man.
Yes.
That's my man. That's my man. And I still like the one he beat.
Spence.
Spence. I like the Spence. I don't know what happened in that fight. That was not him, but I still like Spence. I'm still missing one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
One more, and right now my prospect, I gotta say, I like Sander because he give a lot of action. He outboxed the fighters. I gotta say, the new stuff, I like him. I gotta say, right now we gotta say Matias, Surya Matias. But
Ah,
remember, I like because he shows ball and all Mexican gotta respect. That's why I like him. But if you tell me I like the style, I gotta say the other one.
Xander.
Send the side because he got everything. He could box, he could hit, he got everything. Young kid.
yeah, definitely. Question number 7. Face of boxing, Canelo or Tank?
Uh, I got six. Tank, you know what? Tank can be the face because the way he works in the for the fans. If it was somebody like Tank, I mean like Crawford or like Tito, he would have been at the top of the
Yeah.
line. But right now, I gotta say Canelo because Canelo still got something and he still talk good. But people in Mexico, they don't got him like the first one. In Mexico, they don't like him.
Yeah, yeah. Fury or Usyk? Who you like in that fight?
Oh, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. But if here it comes like the last fight, he's fought. But
Can't
if
yeah.
he comes to training and do what he used to do in his last fights, and he surprised a lot of boxers, I think Fury gotta have the out punching, out boxing tall guy. I think I got him winning.
Oh,
Usyk. I'm going with Usyk, Calderon. I'm taking Usyk in that
No.
fight.
So we gotta have different
views.
opinions.
Yeah. No, I like Fury too in that fight. I'm with you. Got it.
Yeah.
You already answered number 9.
Haney
Haney
Pro
Pro
Grace.
Grace. You pick Haney. Number 10.
Canelo or Benavides?
Ooh.
Oh, I gotta say Canelo because he showed me in his last fight. He got everything. He got the experience. And Madrid, the Mexican guy, he showed his boxing for with who. So he still had to have a punch. He still had to have a fighter, a serious fighter in front of him like Canelo. So I think with Canelo, he's going to show us a different kind of stuff. We're going to see if it's the kind of fighter a lot of people think.
Yes. Yes.
Top rank, Bob Arum.
Barbaro.
No. Your relationship, because you fought on the top rank as well for a lot of your fights are on the top rank.
I had a good coming. I had a good experience with them. I never left because they let me go. I did my contract. I did 5 years with them, 4 years with them. Then I had to give them one more year. I gave them the 5 years, and so I went with Peter Rivera, like my promoter, the one who used to be my manager. But he kept on working with Top Rank. But he used to be my promoter, but we used to be in his fights. So I still always with Top Rank.
That's PR Best Boxing, Peter Rivera.
Yeah, Peter Rivera. So
Okay.
we left Top Rank with contract for like boys. They used to call me, they need me, I'm there.
Awesome. Best defensive fighter.
But
To you.
I gotta say Mayweather. Remember, me and Mayweather, we got different kind of stuff. He's got defense right there standing in front of you. My defense is on my leg and my movement. So we got different style fights.
Master of.
Definitely.
Kiria Tapia.
Yeah.
Kind of.
He spoke about earlier. Where do we see Kiria Tapia in the next couple years?
I see her like a world champion, one of the stars after Amanda Serrano.
Ooh.
Oscar Colasso. How far does Colasso go?
All depends the company how they work the career, but he's a good boxer. He always in good condition. He's right now serious in his business. All depends the manager, the promoter, how they take the career and take the good opponents to make him keep on growing up.
And question 15, the last question. The future of Puerto Rican boxing, who it is?
Right now, I can't say right now because they all right now we gotta say it's Amanda Serrano, but she's doing the last two fights and she's leaving already. So we gotta take Amanda Serrano right now out because I know she got 1 or 2 years more since she's out. That's
Yeah.
what she said. So we gotta be talking about good faces, new faces. So right now they still like you say, they only got one defense, two defense. We gotta know when they have already 4 or 5 defense, we could be talking about the career of those world champions. Right now, they're still popular coming up.
Yeah.
Ivan, we thank you for answering those questions for us. Real quick, being that you had 12 defenses, you was active. How long before, like after a fight, was you looking for the next one, already back in the gym, ready to get back in the ring?
If you see my record, I did my first fight in February. Then I did my second February, March, April, May. I fought like 4 fights every month.
Yeah.
And when I was a world champion, I did 3 fights every year. Oh, even 4 fights a year.
The activity in these fighters nowadays is not there.
No, and when I started going a little bit down of fights, just because it's a different kind of training, different kind of rounds. Now it's 12 rounds. You got to train different. You got to give your body at least a rest to come back and lose every training of the old training and come back with good new training. And you got to get a rest, man. You're not a robot. You're human.
Yeah, definitely, man.
We appreciate you, Calderon.
Yeah.
We appreciate you on the show, man. Don't want to take up too much of your time.
man.
Yo,
I know we got you up
I'm-
late because it's what time is it in Puerto Rico right now? You're an hour ahead of us, right?
Yeah, it's going to be 11 o'clock.
Ya mismo suenan los gallos, pa.
I see. Calderon,
Yo,
listen.
yo.
We'll let you know when we go to PR, man. We want to go to your gym and we want to.
Yeah, vamos para
We're
allá.
gonna film out there, so just to let you know.
Llama a Miau. Vamos a llamar a Miau para que aparece por ahí.
José,
Yo-
mío, nos vamos allá para allá.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. I think this is my third time that I do this in English. I always do it in Spanish.
Yeah.
And for the people who understand that we New Yorker talk English.
Yeah. Calderon, it's always a pleasure, my brother. You a
Appreciate
you.
legend in the sport, man.
I
You a
respect
great
Calderon.
soul. May God continue to bless you and your family. And thank you for letting us interview you. And we'll keep in contact, my brother.
One more
Thank you.
time.
Eh,
2-division kingpin, sporting a record of 39 fights, 35 wins, 3 defeats, 1 draw, 6 knockouts, 105 pounds, 12 defenses, 108 pounds, 6 defenses. De Guaynabo, Puerto Rico. Ivan, Iron Boy Calderon.
All right, my brother.
Salute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Wow. That was nice.
Definitely, man.
That was nice
That was good.
conversation,
No, it's
bro.
always good, man.
I'm so glad.
Marty,
Thank you.
Marty.
Thank you.
Marty.
Thank you, man.
Party. But look, since we were
in
done,
motion.
let's get to the meat and potatoes. Last Saturday we had a fight. We had Ryan Garcia fighting at a catchweight of 143 against a lightweight in Duarte. So
Pitbull and Duarte.
so let's get to the meat and potatoes. Uno,
Yo.
what was your thoughts on his performance and what you want to see next from him?
I think everybody was confused by the shoulder roll a little bit.
You want to call it a shoulder roll?
It was more of a, I don't know what, it was a roll. but let's not forget he did have the rib injury
Yeah.
and
Gotta
Tank
protect that body
and then
now.
Tank, yeah, so maybe he's still a little tender in the ribs, pause. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So he's blocking that side extra. But in a way it was helping him. You know what I mean? Duarte looked a little frustrated after a while. He couldn't really just
The referee kept, because he was hitting him behind the heads, and the referee kept getting in there.
Yeah, and also,
Yeah.
who was this ref? Is another question I had. I had no idea who the ref was.
From Houston, I guess.
He's bugging me out. But as far as the fight, as far as Ryan was fighting, jab was looking good. The jab was looking good, and Duarte couldn't really get past the jab much. You know, Duarte likes to get inside. He likes to.
Okay.
And I also felt like I don't know if Ryan was hitting him hard but Duarte seemed a little bit tentative You know what I mean? He really seemed like his usual
yeah,
self. You know, we had him in the
yeah.
corner a few times
Like
on the
he
road,
always fight.
and it looked like he was doing a lot more thinking
Yeah.
than he usually fights. You know what I'm saying? And we know Duarte's a beast. And he got NyQuil.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
He
So-
definitely-
What was his record?
He had 11. He had I think it was
10 fights.
20 some
26.
11
I think
fight
in a row,
knockout
right?
streak.
Yeah, he won. He lost a split decision, and then won 11 consecutive
By knockout.
via stoppage.
It was like 20,
11
like
night
21
quills in a
wins,
row.
20
Yeah.
knockouts or some shit.
Sometimes you offense is you defense.
Uh-huh.
So Duarte, he don't know that he was coming with that jab.
Uh-huh.
So that's how he making him stop.
Ah, Bori, así
talk this
mismo,
year.
papi.
Yeah, buddy.
Duarte, like you said, Duarte was stuck.
Yeah.
You don't want to throw him point and not.
Yeah. He was
And I
limited.
think,
He's a
and I think,
limited
and I
fighter.
also think he felt some of Ryan's power. Because he was hitting Ryan too. He hit Ryan a few times too.
Ryan started off hot.
Yeah,
Ryan
he
threw
hit
in the
Ryan a
bell
few times
ring.
too, and it looked like Ryan started to feel some of his shots, whatever. But Ryan had enough pop in the jabs and enough
The
combinations
jab,
and movement
the jab makes some
to,
different.
to keep Duarte off him. And I think that role was pissing him off too, because he
Yeah.
didn't really know how to deal with the ref either. So, but it was a pretty
I like
good
this
performance
thing.
from Ryan. He made some adjustments, man. He made adjustments on the fly. He fought through, and I think he needs another tune-up. Well, I don't know if that was a tune-up, but he needs another.
That was definitely
another one before a title
yeah,
fight. I
yeah,
think.
It was the right tune-up though. If you,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying, because he had a dog in front of him.
And he neutralized him.
And
It looked
everybody
like-
knows.
yeah.
He
Everybody
put him on the
knows that
leash.
it-
Yeah.
He put him on the leash.
A win against Ryan
So-
takes you
Oh yeah, you already know.
to the top.
Yeah.
Regardless if Ryan is on the top of your list, if he's one of the best on your list or not,
He gonna get you the
he's-
bag.
He's star power.
Yes.
Star
There was
for
about
real.
10. There was over 10,000 fans in the building in Houston.
You was there.
They stopped
You was
him.
there. So
And he
you
stopped
know.
him.
Houston, Toyota Center, home of the Houston
The
Rockets.
Rockets.
Packed house. Everybody and it was more Duarte. Duarte.
Yeah. He was
They
a
wasn't-
favorite. He was the whole. He
They
had the
wasn't
whole
fucking with King
crowd.
Rod.
man.
Yeah.
And King Rod stopped him.
And King Rod
So let's
stopped
kind of
him.
let so King Rod still got the power.
Yeah.
That ain't going nowhere.
That's not going nowhere.
Speed ain't going nowhere.
He gets a
Yeah.
little bit more technical,
Yes.
a little bit more technical.
And he looked like he's trying to do
He's
it.
trying
Yes.
though. He's learning on the fly. Looks like almost,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
to do that against Duarte and put him out,
Yeah.
it's a good fight. It's a good fight.
Definitely. What you thought, X? Talk to me.
Ryan handled his business. I picked him in 6 or less. He stopped him in 8. Nobody's they clowning the shoulder roll, but he moved well too. His
Yeah,
legs
his
his
footwork
legs were
was
on
good.
point. The jab was on point. Duarte can punch. Duarte was chasing him. You know.
Yeah, no kind of.
Yeah, you know, he was there out there in front of him all night, and Duarte won rounds 7, 6, and 7
Back to back. Yeah.
back to back. So it looked like, oh shit, Duarte's coming on. Ryan is getting tired, and Ryan has the equalizer as well. He can bail himself out at any given moment of the fight if he lands that shot. He landed that shot. Duarte did the funky leg. He went down, tried to say I got up, but shout out to Clarissa Shields because she said it. Who the hell stays down for 9 seconds? It's a standing 8 count.
Correct.
Yeah.
You stood down too long, Bobby. Duarte,
yeah.
Oscar Duarte, salute to you. You put up a hell of a fight. That's what we pay to see. But you stood down too long, Pop. You know what I'm saying? The fight is over. King Ryan has one of the WBA straps that they picked up at Saks Fifth Ave. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And it's going to put him in line now for what's next to come.
Yeah. And Body, dime.
Well, like I said, the jab.
Yeah.
The jab changed everything.
Uh-huh.
Because Duarte, he know he was in a coming fight like that.
Yeah.
And he changed everything.
Okay.
Good
yeah.
job with the jab.
Yeah.
Job with the
Definitely.
jab.
I
Jab
think it
changed
was
everything.
Yeah, no, it was.
Offense sometimes is your defense. It's like Matias. Matias right now, he got power, but that's his defense. His
Yeah.
offense.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Because he blocks punches with his face. It is what it is.
He saying that like he does, but after fighters also see that it's like
Yeah,
doing nothing,
it's-
the discouragement
yeah,
comes
discouragement.
in. Then the running starts.
I just think once he starts hitting you,
That's why he
something in the mind says, "Yo, I gotta stay
So
away."
that's
from
why
this
he
guy.
only lost the rounds, the one he run. That's it. After that, he's stopping all the time with a jab. Pa,
Yeah,
pa,
I
pa,
think
pa.
as far as Ryan Garcia's performance go, I think it was a good performance. Not great, not excellent, nothing to get crazy about. His first fight with Derrick James, we did see some improvements. The technical flaws got a little better. Let's see how he looks in another fight or two. We didn't see the wide hook, Uno.
Yeah, we didn't.
It wasn't
Yeah,
going like
it
this.
wasn't.
It looked
Lot
much better.
sharper, lot
Much
sharper.
sharper, correct. So, like I said in one of my videos, Ryan has the anatomy of a megastar, right? He has the looks. He got the boy band look.
The body.
He has the power to put you to sleep, right? People watch sports, right? Why we want to see him ball, the slam dunk,
Yeah.
right? Why we want to see him baseball, the home run.
home run.
Why we want to see him football, the long
Yeah,
pass.
long pass.
In boxing, we want to see the knockout.
knockout.
And the person delivering the knockouts is even better when they got swag.
Yeah.
When even better when they got drip. And he has all of that.
And he's
right?
starting to
But
embrace that villain role.
yeah, and it's good. Sometimes it's good to be the
Dark
villain.
Knight feeling.
But I he called out somebody, Special Ed Riley. What y'all think about Garcia and Special Ed
No, I
Riley?
appreciate
Let's
it.
get it.
Give me a belt. I need the belt, bro. You know what I mean? Because you hold that belt hostage
He
too,
said
man.
you ain't wearing that right,
Yo,
Uno?
man, let me get that belt so he could jump in a
X.
real conversation
Yeah.
with the real, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
With the rest of the
With the
BTO
rest of the
and
top
that.
dudes.
That's good though, but we also had someone else on that card, guys. An up and coming
Oh, man.
prospect that he's about to
No,
graduate
no, no,
to
no.
contender.
He's ready to
contender.
he's
He
contender,
all the
man.
smoke.
He
All the
grad- all
smoke.
right, all right.
All the
So,
smoke, even if they say he's not here.
They don't want
That
the
was some-
smoke
yo,
with my
I'm not gonna
boy.
We
lie.
got
Schofield?
We got
Floyd
Kid
Schofield,
Austin.
man.
Yo.
Kid Austin.
Shout out to
That
Team
shit.
Schofield,
I was watching
man.
that with Pops.
Yo, wait a
Pops.
minute. This is another thing that maybe you guys can answer this. Is he half Dominican?
He had the
Yeah.
Dominican on the trunks
Yeah,
and on the
yeah.
sweater.
He had the bandera, the flag.
Representing.
Chopped it
He
up
got
with
a lot
them.
of flags.
Representing somebody.
Yeah.
He says
Somebody in the
his
fam.
grandma from his dad's side is Dominican.
All right, we'll
All
take
right.
that. We'll
And he's
take
been
that.
to DR plenty of times. He
All
said,
right.
We'll
so
take
yeah.
that. We'll take
Yeah,
that
yeah,
then.
yeah.
Way the flag,
Yeah.
brother.
Look,
You know what I mean?
okay,
And that's
okay.
smart promotion marketing.
Yeah.
Man. Get the country on your side too.
Absolutely.
The
Yeah, but I
Melo
don't
Kid
know.
Austin.
You got too many flags.
Yo, X. That should look like a video game.
Yo.
Yo, he looked like a video game in that
He
fight.
got power in both hands.
Yo, he looked like a video game, dog. How fast he was putting his hands together,
Boop, 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 boop.
and every time he touched him, he hurt him. It was
Yeah,
like,
he put dude down like 5 times. One round.
Yeah.
One round. man.
He can't listen.
wait, yeah, man.
I mean, I know Mo mentions it. He's in the chat, my brother Mo. Get well, brother. He says he doesn't get paid for overtime, Schofield. And like we mentioned here, he don't play with his food. Right? When they serve him that plate, he said, I'm here to eat this. I'm not in. Bang, bang, bang. That's why he did. And that's what people want to see. Whenever you have a prospect / contender, the two things you want to see in them, right? You want to see activity and you want to see improvement. Now, Kid Austin, he doesn't have everything yet. He's still a little flawed. He's still not as technically sound as I want him to be, but he looks very good. And I think he's only going to get better. He's like a mix of like a Sean Porter, Shane Mosley. Like if they had a kid.
He got
you know
that
they
aggressiveness
stop,
of Sean Porter,
Yeah.
and he got that power from Shane Mosley.
Mosley. So, listen, man,
good.
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Kid Austin in the future. As long as Golden Boy promote him right, I think they have a star coming. This Saturday, though,
it.
we got to fight.
Also, real quick, Keyshawn Davis, whenever you ready, Kid
Hey.
Austin is ready. You heard?
Hey.
Kid Austin
Crazy fight.
is ready. You heard? Anybody in the
crazy
lightweight
fight.
division that wanted with Kid Austin, he's ready. And he's a cool dude. He's not a trash talker. He's not
Bernard.
into all that bullshit. Let's fight. Let's
Bernard,
fight.
right? The alien Hopkins.
Yeah, Bernard got his back, man. Bernard is very, very big on Kid Austin, man. And again, good people, man. Shout out to Coach Lugo and them because he put me on a Kid Austin as well.
Yeah.
Shane Mosley Jr. was on the card as well. He picked up a victory
Solid,
as well.
solid.
You gotta go one of the belts from Saks too, right?
He got
Nah,
one.
nah,
no,
that
it
was-
the
that was-
W. No, no, no.
H&M?
Five below.
H&M?
Five below.
Yo, the WBA was giving out belts left and right
That
last
was
Saturday.
Five Below. That was from Five Below. That
Also, the rising
That's
super
facts.
middleweight, Darius Fullman, man, DFG.
Yes.
He picked up a victory as well. He picked up one of those
100%.
WBA belts as well, man.
One of
I heard the WBA is now based out of Houston, bro. So
okay.
they giving belts out there in Texas, man.
Yeah, like flyers.
You know what I'm saying? But all these fighters are doing their thing. Great card on Golden Boy last week. The Zone Boxing continues to deliver, putting on some of the biggest and best fights in the sport. Their schedule is on every week, whether it's a UK fight or a fight in the USA. You will not be disappointed, and you can't miss out on the boxing on the Zone. You hear me? Shout out to the Zone Boxing, Golden Boy, and Matchroom. over
You're
there.
right. Speaking of that, X, earlier that day, Saturday, Michael Conlon, bro.
Oh,
Damn,
the
they
Irish
put-
boy.
They gave him NyQuil.
What happened to him?
Yeah, it wasn't pretty, Uno.
know,
He's
I know,
tough,
I know.
but it was,
And it wasn't expected, right? Was it?
Nah.
Could say.
Yeah, lo explotaron.
Listen, they put him to sleep.
Another knockout.
This is his third time. Lee Wood, Luis Alberto Lopez, and now
Gil.
Jordan
Jordan
Gill.
Gill.
Jordan Gill.
Hey, he
And
look
I
pretty
like
good.
him.
He
I
look pretty
like
good.
him. I was
Jordan Gill.
telling, in fact, me and Mo was talking after the fight, and I said, "Yo, bro, at 130, I like
tipo
Jordan
pelea.
Gill. I don't think he beats
Ese
any
tipo que le
champions,
explotó el pelea.
but he comes to fight." And he seems he's one of them UK fighters that they come to bring it. Is he gonna make noise at 130? I don't think so, but I think he make for fun fights.
First time we see Jordan Gill, so
He look good.
Let's see what happens from here on out because he was supposed to be the come up for Conley's comeback, and
that's
it looks
done.
like it's a wrap.
Look like
Conley,
Conlon. Step back.
and he's an entertaining fighter as well, right? Not taking nothing away from Conley. He puts on good action fights every time he's in the ring as well. Just that three
That's three
knockouts in a row.
That's not good.
You got to fall back right about now. Top Rank dropped him. Matchroom picked him up, try to see what they could do with him, being that they are on that global platform, right?
Yeah.
They everywhere. They in the UK all day, all over out there, and they in the USA.
They about to drop him off in front of a Taco Bell. They say, yeah.
Hey, hey, Connor, send him over to McGregor. Send him over to McGregor,
Yeah,
man.
even Brother Mo said it's time to hang him up too.
Yeah. It
Send
is
him
what
over to
it is.
McGregor. He could get some endorsement money over there with Connor. You know, Connor got the Irish style beer
Oh,
now.
Pac 12,
Maybe,
man,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? We can do some things like that. There's more ways than one to skin a cat, man.
Yeah, this Saturday though.
Uh-oh.
True
let me-
cards.
Bori, being that you are our guest,
Yes.
este sábado, this Saturday, we do this shit in English and in Spanish, para que lo no saben, para que lo no,
Ajá.
para los que no saben,
Yeah,
dame
los que lo
decírtelo en español y en inglés. Este
Real
sábado,
translation.
this
Ajá.
Saturday, The Zone Boxing, Boxeo on the Zone, Matchroom Boxing, San Francisco, California. California, we on our way, baby.
Yes,
California.
yeah.
You going?
I'm going. We going. You know we going down there. Uno, pack this bag. He
Yo.
ready to roll, you heard?
Yo.
Devin Haney
Mania se va
against
You going?
No va a quedar.
Regis Progress.
Unfortunately.
Wow.
Bori, dígame. WBC
Haney.
titles on the line.
Haney.
¿Y por qué Haney?
I throw his distance. Si maintain progress in the distance all night, if finish.
You give Progress no shot?
No, I not give you. Si he maintain in the distance, it's finished.
12 rounds.
12 rounds. Because remember, look at what happened to Cepeda. Cuando he fight with Cepeda,
who's that?
he lucky que he not Cepeda because Cepeda was.
That was a good fight.
Yeah.
That was a good fight with his Progress.
with,
and Cepeda.
with Cepeda, he don't lose so good. So
Okay.
si he fight like that, versus Haney, he gonna be finished.
Está bien. Que gana por knockout decision.
Decision. Decision.
Okay.
Unanimous
that's
decision.
Unanimous decision.
Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards that too.
Those are both my guys. Toss up.
Tough.
Haney is the decision. It spells Devin Haney all the way. Progress got to put him down
Yeah.
at least.
Twice, maybe.
He has to show that he claims to still be the best in the division. You have to show ninjas that you are or still are one of the best at 140. But I was listening to Teofimo earlier this week, and Teofimo says Prograis been in the division for a long time. He got some miles on him. I caught Josh Taylor the same way. Know what I'm saying? These guys been in and out against everybody, picking up titles. Prograis 2-time champion now.
Yeah.
He's been in the ring, in and out. He didn't look good in the last one. You don't like how he looked against Cepeda?
No.
So Devin Haney is stepping up at the right time, the same way Theo caught Josh Taylor and got him up out of there at the right time.
Yeah.
Is the era of the new school?
Yeah.
Or is the old dog still the man to beat in the division?
Yeah. I mean, look, this is how I look at it. First of all, people could say what they want to say, but I think this is a fight that Team Haney chose wisely, right? Because we was at the Teofimo Josh Taylor fight. Bill Haney was there. Teo looked good in that fight, right? I didn't really hear no whispers like, hey, listen, this is who we want. Bill Haney was at Prograis Zorilla. He didn't look good at all. Right after the fight, he has his son on FaceTime going to Prograis. Like, oh, look at my son.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, this is a fighter they chose. They said, we want him. Regardless of the fact, I'm looking forward to see how Haney's body feels out at 140. Is he going to be stronger up there? Right,
He's looking great. He's looking great. I've been seeing the photos.
We speak to him as, he's not a puncher, right? Which he's not. But maybe at 135, kind of killing himself to make that weight kind of hurt him. Now we're going to see Saturday. What happens? What do we say if he stops Prograis? Because Prograis is a beast.
I know just going to be tight.
Right?
If he stops Just, where you at, man? You want in on this smoke?
Just gonna burn the studio down. They're like, no more shows. That's it for nobody.
He got Prograis.
But I see.
He don't
Look,
like Haney. He don't like Haney.
one thing I didn't like, Uno, is I don't see Prograis cutting off the ring well. We know Haney's a master boxer. He like to slightly mix it up, but I think he's gonna respect Prograis. Prograis is going to land something, but I just don't see him being able to cut off the ring to hit Haney enough. I don't think it's going to happen.
Everybody says Haney gets hit too much. He gets hit too much. And I'm like,
how?
He gets
In the Lomo fight, he got hit a lot. Yeah, but I don't think in his Lomo.
Loma,
Loma hit anybody.
Exactly.
Loma hit anybody, but
if he hit you 6 times, 3 of them
it's more like pity pat, right? 1, 2, 3. Boom. Prograis is gonna hit with that one.
Well, we'll see. My man Rugaru. I mean,
it's my dog.
Yeah, I like Prograis too, man. But we being serious here. Put your money on Haney. I expect him to win a unanimous decision.
Yep.
I think Prograis will have a moment or two. But it's just gonna be easy. The question becomes: does he want the Tio smoke next for the unification?
Tio, Ryan, they out there.
I don't want Ryan because that's where Team Haney is gonna go.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised they call out Ryan after Saturday's win.
Yeah, there's already talking.
Fue Cepeda, cara de viejo.
Cara viejo, William Cepeda. Well, Cepeda's 35. Still lightweight.
Yeah, he's still.
Uno.
Man,
you gonna make your choice now or when we fly in, man?
I mean, it's gonna be interesting. Like I was talking to him in the car. I'm like, Haney's still young, bro. You know what I mean?
24.
And he's growing.
His body.
He's growing in. Like you know what I'm saying, he doesn't have to. So that's the part I'm interested in seeing. That's the part we don't know. That's the wild card. Is his youth and him getting putting the weight on and being comfortable with the weight, is it gonna help him take a punch better? Because now if he could take a punch better, then Prograis' power may not affect as much.
But Haney has taken shots.
No, I'm just saying. But they saying this
is the only time I've ever seen Haney seriously hurt.
But most people say
Jojo Diaz,
Jojo didn't hurt him. JoJo
he
didn't
touch
hurt
him.
He touched him.
But I don't think any of them hit hard as Regis though.
There,
No.
there
no.
you go.
So this is what I'm saying. So
Lenoris can crack. Lenoris, yes.
his punch is gonna be something to see how Haney could take the shot. I mean, he's gonna get at least 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get 1 or 2 to get some type
It's
of
the
respect.
follow.
from
Yeah,
Haney.
you gotta. Can you follow up with more than one shot?
If that, and my thing is, if you land a clean one, right, and Haney takes that punch and he's like, oh, that's
it.
then it might be tight. It might be tight on Regis. So it's a lot of wild cards. I think Haney might get a majority decision because I do think Regis will get him with a solid punch. It might even be a body shot, and Haney might touch Matt.
Work the body.
Might touch Matt, and that'll make the scoring cards at the end look a little bit.
Haney pasa el gol.
All right.
But Haney majority.
Yeah, so one, we got the Blunt Truth. He said, feeling this live, fellas. Thank you. Shout to you, my brother.
Yeah.
The Blunt Truth.
It's the lady. That's the lady. Hold on, no. Blunt Truth. That's T RZA.
Yeah.
I thought it was Blunt
We
Wisdom.
got
Excuse
the
me.
boxing sauce. He said, I got Regis. How do you got Regis by what? And let me see, what my man Mo talking about. I want the upset from Regis because he is the chairman. I love his story. He come from the mud, but Haney's a way bully.
Yo,
and his boxing skill set will help him win the fight in the late rounds. Yeah, Mo, I could see that.
Blunt Truth. That's T RZA, man. Yo, T, what it do, baby?
We got also earlier we had I don't know who's Miss Bitch. Mayweather can eat 2 tacos while holding a paper clip on the other hand.
be crazy.
I don't know what they were talking about, bro. That person's drinking that good.
Oh, yo,
Henny.
and you got shout out Jahad Tucker.
Yo.
He got a fight this weekend too, right?
He passed.
Also,
He
no.
fought.
He's fighting this
This
week.
Saturday.
The Rat Owl. No,
No,
that was
that was,
Jahad Tucker.
That was
He's
Jaleel
fighting
Hackett.
on that
Jaleel
card.
Hackett. There
Yes.
you go.
He's
Yes.
fighting on the card with
Top Rank. Top
Yeah,
Rank
yeah,
is
yeah,
also
yeah.
on this
and
week.
Xander and Robisi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We're gonna get to them. We're gonna get to them in a second. Just finishing up with Haney and Progress. Now, we got Haney.
Yeah.
And Uno got Haney as well. Majority decision.
Haney house.
I'm still tossed up with this one again. I'll make my
Progress.
decision by
Only
fight
one
night.
progress.
So he says
Progress my guy. Progress my guy. Haney's my guy too, though, man.
Okay.
I like Haney a lot, and I just don't like what people say all the time that he ain't got no chin or he
No.
ain't got no power. He
We
got
can say
skills. Skills pay the bills.
Yes.
And he got cojones because he's going up to fight a bad
Well, now, that's one
man.
thing you can't question though.
Yo.
Nobody can question.
He fighting a bad.
Ain't no punk.
Rather he chose this fight
Or whatever. He's
It's
fighting
a
a bad
man.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
shout out to Haney for daring to be great.
Well, yeah, I mean, he better call out Tio because let's call it like it is, guys. Let's just be real here.
They could call out.
No,
You
listen,
could call
no.
out whoever.
Yeah, no,
Who's he gonna fight next?
That's what I'm saying.
He like I said.
No.
He's supposed to fight Hennes.
Yeah, listen. Haney was what at 140?
35, you mean?
I mean 135.
Undisputed.
Undisputed, right? So that you in history books, right? Now he's going up to another division. He's fighting a champion. Bro, he's 24. It's not to be played with. It's not no Ryan. Him and Tio, he better be calling out the monsters at 140. Don't pick on
You can say
the nerd in the corner and say I want to fight him.
Ryan ain't no nerd, bro. Ryan ain't no nerd.
Ryan, listen.
And in today's era of boxing,
Yeah.
is
All right, but let me ask
Ryan
you
and
this.
Haney's gonna do this.
Yeah, but let me ask you this.
That's today's boxing.
Ryan is no nerd, but he's a boy band guy, and he's not on the level of Teofimo. Let's call it like it is.
He's not on the level
Why-
of Haney neither.
Why nobody? Who?
Ryan. He's not on Theo or Haney's
Yeah,
level.
so but why?
But he can still get it popping.
Yeah, but he's more. It's more of a popularity thing, right? I'm gonna tell you who'll be a good fight for Ryan.
Raleigh. That's the fight. Well, I
No,
wanna see
of
Ryan
course.
in next. That's the fight.
Those are the classmates. Those are the dudes that beef. They're always fighting in class.
Yeah.
Look.
In the school.
You know what I'm saying?
After school. Ryan and Rowie, part 3.
Look, let's see. Let's get to this here. He says, boom, boom, boom. Haney has issues with southpaws and fights great on the inside. Haney has issues with defense up close. The boxing source, I just don't think he's going to fight at that distance, my brother. I think Haney understands that Rougarou is strong, and he's going to keep a distance. So we'll see.
Yep. That's the fight.
And Ruger can't cut that ring. He
That's
couldn't
the
cut the ring on
only
Zorilla.
fight can do.
He couldn't cut the ring on Zorilla.
He couldn't cut. Listen, he couldn't.
He still dropped Zorilla, though. He landed that fucking shot that put Zorilla
Listen,
down.
man. My man Rougarou couldn't cut his own birthday cake. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, it is what it is. He's tough. If Haney was a fighter that was gonna stand in front of him all night, then I will favor Regis. But we know that won't be the case, man. Yeah. So that's that.
Moving on.
Yes.
Top Rank Boxing is also back in Florida this weekend. Top Rank Boxing has the return of featherweight champion Robesi Ramirez.
Yes.
Cuba, hacer que volar.
Yes.
Who's his opponent, Sean?
We're gonna do it right now.
Robesi makes his second
Rafael
defense.
Espinoza.
He makes his second defense of his WBO featherweight title against Rafael Espinoza. And he's headlining down in Florida where los cubanos están
126.
126.
Yeah.
Robesi, and you know that the other champions over there, Luis Alberto Lopez es el otro campeón que están ahí. So they're looking to set that up. They're looking to set up Robesi and Lopez over at Top Rank because that's in-house money right there. And they both world champions.
So just a quick update on Rafael Espinoza. 21-0, 18 night quills.
Okay.
Whoa.
Right?
He got some night power.
So he do. And his knockout streak, ay. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 13 of his last fights, he's won by knockout. 12 out of his last 13.
Ten cuidado, Robesi.
Ten cuidado,
But Robesi is the new generation Cuban. And these Cubans, Robesi, he's another one.
Tiene power, pelea.
You serve him, he's not going to play with that fool. He said, listen, they said we come from the school of boxing. We're the Cubans. I can box, I could bang, but more importantly, I'll put your lights out. Call him Mr. Carnetison. You know what I'm saying?
And he's down to fight wherever, whenever, because he's been down in Japan.
And he was over there for the underweight.
Travels.
Shout out to Eric Harris. He says, how often y'all doing this? Every Wednesday night, Eric. Every Wednesday night, 8:30, 9 p.m.
Tune
we are
in.
live.
Like,
15
share,
rounds of boxing.
subscribe.
Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Forgot to tell y'all this. Share the joint, subscribe, put that bell in there so when the four corners and 15 rounds of boxing is live, bing! It hits your phone like
sir.
that. You know that we in here. Robesi though, let's hope he makes this successful defense because I want to see the Luis Alberto Lopez.
Yeah, that's necessary.
El Venado against El Tren. El Tren contra El Venado.
That's it right there.
Se le metió en el medio.
Who wants to get in the ring of that? In the middle of that. Hey, you know that we got the monster coming soon to 126. Yeah, in a way.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Viene subiendo para la 26 pronto.
Nah, actually, he just dropped the new Godzilla -1. They took him back to the old school with this one.
He's looking to be undisputed two times.
He's
by the end of the
definitely
year.
he's he's Area 51, man.
El cubano tiene que pelear con el chino.
El chino si gana sube para la 126. Robesi
Y Robesi tiene que pelear con él.
And it's crazy that, right? Robesi, right? Gold medalist, right? And he lost
his professional
debut.
Yeah.
Ran it back. He won, and he's been on the tear ever since.
Yeah.
And that's just, guys, that's just a perfect example of it's
Good
not.
looking, Eric.
You take the L.
Thank you, my brother.
And you come back, man. You just can't. These fights, you can't be scared to take a L, man. Life is about sacrifices. And Robesi, he's willing, man. He's taking on a tough opponent Saturday, man. And that's what we want, man. You gotta fight the tough, man.
Yeah.
And stay active.
Yeah.
And stay active because he picked up the title, made his first defense, and now he's
Back
on his
at
second
it.
defense. Yeah. He's looking
active.
he's looking to stay active.
But we got somebody else on that card. Body. Zanda.
Dale.
Ya tenés jugado.
Dale, Zenda, dale.
He's fighting
Que se
a
mueva la
Spaniard.
calle.
He's fighting Spaniard. Jorge Fortea.
Jorge Fortea de España.
24, 3-1 with 9 night quills. Yeah, so he's not a handler.
He got some fights under the belt, though.
He's a
got
veteran.
little veteran
He's a
experience.
veteran.
Yeah.
To give him some rounds.
Probably has a certain
Yeah,
style
yeah.
to give him some rounds to get him some.
Body, real quick. Xander Zayas, ¿qué tú crees? What you think about Xander? ¿Cómo le va la carrera?
He's doing good.
Okay.
He's doing great. And he got to get in body, because that's the more important. And that way, 150 something,
154.
Right? 150, he get in body. And the job, he's doing great. No complaint. He's doing great.
Yeah.
Doing
Xander's
great.
coming up, Maniac. Talk to me.
Wow. You guys already know. Nah, I like him, right? I mean, again, like I mentioned with Ivan Calderon, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to most majority Puerto Rican fighters, I'm there rooting them on. I've said I haven't seen superstar potential in Zanda. I see future world champ. I could see him winning the world champion. Does he get to a Cotto, Trinidad status? We don't know. The jury is still out on him. Let's see how he looks Saturday. If he puts on another great performance like he did in his last fight, then he might be on his way. But you know who he's calling out at 54?
I just heard about that today.
The Australian monster.
He's about to.
Tenzou.
Eventually, he'll become the mandatory for
Yeah,
him.
I know, but exactly.
Yeah,
Uno,
get
I'm
there.
like,
He should get there first.
I'm saying, look,
Get there first.
listen.
Zoo's on a mission right now.
There's different kind of waters, right? There's waters you don't want to swim in. Orchard Beach ain't one of them, right? That's just call it what it is. I think Xander,
The Maniac does it again.
yo, Xander just don't, not yet, bro, not yet. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad at a man for trying to be great. I'm not gonna hold you back, but Tenzou is just
certain
not
losses could derail you too.
correct. He's just not the guy right now you want to get in
Too
with.
early.
Xander is in them WBO rankings. He's in the WBC rankings. Eventually, he'll make his
keep
way
winning?
there. Let's keep
just keep
let's
winning.
keep working, keep winning. He's top rank. That's one of top rank's busiest fighters as well.
Yeah, Xander stays in the ring.
Yeah, they keep Xander busy. They're guiding him properly. If there's anybody that can build a career and turn fighters into superstars, it's Top Rank, especially with the Puerto Rican superstar. Ivan Calderon, he said he worked with them for years. Miguel Cotto worked with them for years. Juanma Lopez was the man until he got cooked. You know what I'm saying? Like they know how to do it the best. Xander's up this weekend. Xander, again, full support. We bagging you all the way over here at Four Corners. You know, that's my guy. He's good people. Most importantly, outside of the ring, Xander never shies away from the fans. He's always there to kick it. He's a humble dude as well. And he's always in the gym working with everybody. You see him with Amanda. You see him with Emiliano. You see him in the gym with everybody all the time, staying busy. Let's see what Saturday night brings.
Yeah.
Also, Saturday night, got to shout out our boy, man, Jahad Tucker. G-O-T-E. You heard he's back in action. Also,
Trying to run that back, right?
yes, he's getting his back, man.
Get back. Get your
Gotta
get
get
back.
that get back, bro. L
the way
don't
you do it.
define your
That's the way you
career,
do it.
bro. You gotta
He
come
took
back
his
strong.
first defeat
It's
earlier this
okay.
year.
It's
all
okay.
good.
It's
all
all good.
right.
Still with you.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. You don't let that deter you. Just real quick before we wrap it up. Lomachenko Camboso.
Yo, this is X's doing. X's doing, man. Yo, I told you. Yo, they be
van a
watching.
pelear en
Yo,
Australia.
Cambosos uses this show. When anytime you talk about, they use that at whatever
I'm
whatever
going to
meetings
get
they
Cambosos
have.
on the show, you
Yo,
heard?
let's get
Yeah, yeah,
Cambosos,
yeah,
man.
Yo.
Listen,
How does he get?
I don't know.
he
Listen,
It's
He was
Australia. That's why, right? They going down there.
yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah,
a
yeah.
unified champion, right? He went up against Haney twice. His last performance against Maxie wasn't
Huge.
Disgusting.
Maxie Hughes wasn't
He lost.
it.
He lost.
He got.
That's
he
my
got.
son with the cowboy
He got
hat.
Yeah.
cooked.
That's
my son with the cowboy hat.
He got put in the oven, man.
Son with the cowboy
But-
hat.
It's an easy money fight, right? It's an
Yeah, and he going
IBF
to
title
Australia.
fight because we know Devin Haney just
up all the belts.
gave up the belts. So the vacant title, Lomachenko, Kambosos, vacant IBF championship. Lomachenko looking to become lightweight champion again.
Gamboso
Will
win.
be.
Both of them are looking to become lightweight champions again.
Gamboso win.
Kambosos wins? Kambosos wins?
Bori, Cambo, no, Bori. Yo voy a decir, tú estás borracho, nene.
I was feeling Loma's going to
No.
take this one personal. He's looking to make a statement
Nah,
with this.
I think too. Lomo felt like
He got slighted.
he fought Haney, right, and then Shakur. He was like, nah, I ain't gonna fight back to back. Y'all trying to make Y'all not doing me like that. So Kambosos, who, listen, I respect every fighter, but. I just don't like him. I don't like. It just to me, he had a lucky night against Tio. I mean, shout to him. He won the fight.
Gotcha.
Regardless, he won the fight. But bro, let's keep it real. Since that Tio Fimo fight, name me a fight that he's looked good after that.
Nacho.
Nothing. He got cooked by Haney twice, and he lost
Especially
to
in the
Maxie
second fight.
Hughes, and that's it, man. Whatever.
Whatever.
Real quick. We talked about the Subriel Matias. Richardson Hitchens
Oh yeah.
has been offered the fight, they saying.
No.
But he's saying
The
he's not
IBF
with
because of the.
the IBF title fight because of the rehydration clause and all this other shit. I mean, that doesn't. The title shot is on the line. He has He has the NABF IBF Continental title. Bro, the shot is on the line because of rehydration. It's not going one way.
Yeah.
The rehydration clause goes both ways.
Exactly.
Yeah, so for those that know, so the IBF, one of the rules is that when there's a title fight, there's only a 10-pound rehydration. So the next day after the fight, you only could come in 10 pounds. So that means 150. You can't come in no more than that. Richard Hitchens said, nah, I can't do that. Guess he wants to come in bigger. We
makes sense.
spoke to Richard Hitchens
Against that.
down in Sony Hall, but
Calling for Theo, he's calling for everybody else. Nobody wants smoke
It
with
might be a
Subriel.
duck, but you heard who he's gonna fight.
They ordered for him and Jack Calderon. And that's a good fight.
Yeah.
That's a
But
fight.
that's also an IBF eliminator. So
he's-
winner fights Subriel.
Either way.
There's
Maybe he just respectfully stalling.
no way to hide, ain't no way to run.
Respectfully.
stalling.
Yeah.
Because he knows, Subri,
Yeah.
listen, dog, you need all.
No, those are different
Yeah,
problems.
it's a different
You
thing.
need
So
a hammer.
let me get Calderon first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good preparation.
It is great.
But
great.
I'm sure Calderon won't have no problem getting a Subriel fight right now.
No.
I'm sure Calderon
No,
No,
won't
he
turn
won't.
right
And
down.
even Hitchens, listen, Hitchens,
he's with the shit.
una
There's
pelea,
no-
no,
he's not with
Richard,
the shit.
listen,
Hitchens,
he got a great chance of beating Subriel.
very great.
Because
Great
he's a very good boxer.
Very
You know
good.
what I'm saying?
Hitchens is a problem.
Hitchens is a
Hitchens
problem.
is a
So-
problem.
But maybe he might feel not right now. And I could
and it makes
respect it.
sense. It
I
makes
could say,
sense.
yo, listen, man.
Business.
Yeah.
Business is business.
He just don't want to walk. He don't want to go through that block. You know how it
Not
was
yet, not
growing
yet.
up. You said, "Listen, I'm not
Mhm.
soft, but I know go through that block, I might get jumped. I
just
ain't
gonna
gonna do
avoid
that.
that shit.
Let me just avoid it." And I think he said, "Not right now, down the line." So we'll see,
Spin back.
man.
I'll spin back.
Spin it back. Correct.
Fellas,
Yeah,
we had a
go.
great interview today with
Yes,
Ivan
sir.
Calderon,
Shout out.
Iron Boy. Y'all heard of the Golden Boy? In Puerto Rico, we got the Iron Boy. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
I hope he gets his day in the Hall of Fame sooner rather than later. Y'all been
Definitely
making
deserve
my
it.
boy wait too long.
Se lo merece.
We got Big Body in the
Body.
building. The
Body.
heavyweight champion of the
Body.
world.
Thank you again.
We gonna put him and Mo for
Thank you for
unification.
Yo, Body, we call him El Más Que Sabe.
I will give you the
He knows the
right.
most because I swear to you, Body, who's gonna win? Where do I put my money? He picks him all the time. It's very rare that Body doesn't get the victory. Yeah, very rare. So He probably picked 3 wrong this year. You heard? Body.
In 1 year.
In 1 year. Only got 3 fights wrong. You heard?
Let me count. I had to count.
El más que sabe, Body. Alos is in the building. Thank you for coming by here with us today,
Thank
Body.
you, brother. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, sir.
Everybody that continues to watch, like, share, support, smash the like button. Tell a
Yes,
friend to
sir.
tell a friend. 4 corners, 15 rounds of boxing is back again.
Los más que saben.
Los más que saben, you heard? We got it from El más que sabe.
Mana.
Peace out, peace out.
Wow.
See y'all in San Fran, baby.
Yeah.